All right, welcome to Tekken Tech Talk. Yeah, welcome to Tekken Tech Talk. It's where I have You're That Russian. He's gonna ask me a question about Tekken, and I will answer it in about 15 minutes or so. I'm picking Russian because he's got a great way of asking these questions that seem simple but are actually have a lot of complexity and layers behind them. And I figured this would be a good way to get information out to the community. Anyways, Russian, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi there, I'm the Russian. I'm a tournament organizer and Dragonov expert, I guess I'd call myself. But anyways, yeah, I'm the guy with the questions, the complex ones.
Yeah. And I'm Silence. I have been playing Tekken for far too long, and I have accumulated a vast wealth of knowledge. Anyway, so let's begin. Russian, what is your question?
So my question is actually, what is a reliable way to get in on someone without buttons if they're using keep out, right?
All right. So yeah, this is an excellent question. Because it, like I said in the intro, is very layered. So the default answer you're gonna always get is dash block. And that's you just like forward dash and then hold back. That's kind of like the default answer, but that only kind of covers like the first layer of it, because like if that's all you're doing, it's really easy to keep someone out, because like you've got single jabs and like long range moves that can clip people as they're coming in, and some characters like Fakumran or Brian have like really annoying long range stuff that you have to that does really good job of keeping you out if you block it, and then pushes you back out even farther, so that way you kind of have to approach again.
Yeah, almost resets the situation back to neutral.
Right. So in that case, what you're gonna have to do is you have to start getting tricky with your approach. One of the things that a lot of people don't recognize is you can actually change how far you dash forward. Because if you just do a forward dash, you move like that far forward. But you can do a quick dash into a back, and you won't dash as far forward. So you can spend some time hanging out, doing a lot of quick forward dashes and back dashes, just kind of outside their effective range, and try to get them to press. So like if a Russian here is trying to keep me out, I can kind of hang out right here and try to hit him with a whip punish, and then eventually and if he's seeing him doing a high, I can always run up and duck if that's his keep out move. But eventually, after getting hit enough times trying to do keep out, he's going to be a lot more careful about what buttons he's pressing at the ranges.
Okay.
So that means that's going to give me more opportunity to close even more distance to get farther in.
Okay.
And then you've got other options, like he was doing a high homing move. But if they weren't doing a high homing move, they were doing something more linear, like his down forward 4 or down forward 4 is a good one. Down forward 4 is pretty linear, so you can step, you can dash in and then step, and you get around that. And it can be difficult to step at the right time. So dash in and step can be useful for those linear moves. Now a little bit of an advanced tech too is because sometimes people use like lows, like Dragonov's got the down 2, which is good because it high crushes. So if you're trying to come in with jabs, he might be able to get under your jabs. If you're approaching and you do a quick sidestep and you tap down forward, you cancel your sidestep to a small sidestep, so you can avoid the fast linear moves. It also makes moves track you less, so moves that tend to track better will not track you as well if you do that.
Oh, wow.
So, but then also if you tap the down forward, you can low parry. Oh, and yeah, so the down forward trick really makes Dragunov's down 2 not track at all. I'll jab and then it will track me there. But if I like walk and then low parry, I'll get the low parry there. So that way you can cover multiple options while you're approaching.
Almost like an option.
Yeah, kind of like an option select. So the timing is kind of weird. Because he's also delaying his down forward 2 till after I'm way in his face.
One jab into a down forward 1. Okay.
So if you time things right, you can cover multiple options with this tech. It can be tight to get every tight option. You see how sometimes the down forward 1 also just whiffs too?
Actually, that too. I actually really like that. Yeah, see? Right there. Let's do it again right here. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's like the basic things of getting in. But also, like, if you know the frames of certain moves after you get blocked, you can also use that to your advantage, because like Brian's 3+4 is actually -12, but pushback usually makes it not punishable. But since it is -12, you can dash in and he's kind of just got to hold that.
Yeah.
He can do it again, but you'll end up being closer if you block it. You might even be able to punish it. But yeah, like being very careful about your dash timing. Like if they're really tight on their keep out, keep your forward dashes really short. And sometimes it will feel like it will take a lot of effort just to make just a little bit of ground, and sometimes your ground can be taken away with a single pushback move. But it's kind of like a game of attrition. No, not attrition, just like
Almost like a game of tag. Or just keep away.
Yeah, I mean, because like your goal is to try not to get hit and try to bait them into whiffing your keep out, or try to whiff their keep out.
Oh geez, like that.
Yeah. You know, because like if you've got someone like Nina who's got the down bat 3+4, that's a pretty tight move to whiff punish, because I'm not getting the actual whiff punish.
Yeah.
But oh, and I blocked it there. But yeah, so if you've got a long range launcher, that can be really useful for really deterring people from trying to press those buttons to keep you out. And if you vary your dash speeds, your dash distances a lot, they'll have a harder time knowing exactly where you're going to be.
And how do you vary your dash distances? What's an example?
So I talked about this a little bit earlier, but you can, if you just do a forward dash, you go forward quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Like that. But if you tap back, if you hold back anytime during your forward dash, you'll stop your forward dash. So you can like if you're doing a forward dash into a back dash, you can do this kind of a shimmy.
Yeah, a little bit of this in and out.
Yeah, in and out, and try to like hang out right around their effective range.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the that's kind of how you deal with people's keep out.
Okay.
Or that's one way you can deal with people's keep out with movement. It's one of the less risky ways. You can always try coming in with buttons.
Yeah,
But that always
running
has a risk. Dragonov's got running 2, Nina's got running 1+2.
Down 2 and such.
Yeah, Nina's got like the quarter circle 3. People have moves that they can use to get in, but if you continually use those moves, it will become people that are paying attention will notice when you like to use those moves to get in and will blow you up for it.
Yeah, that's where the keep out comes to play.
Right, and so you don't want to rely on those moves exclusively. So having this in your arsenal is useful.
Okay.
Any questions on it, Russian?
Not at the moment, but this is definitely, I like this.
Yeah.
I like.
All right, excellent. Well, anyways, so I think we're going to be wrapping up this Tekken Tech Talk for now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any other tips, leave it down below in the comments. If you have any questions that you think might be useful to ask in the future, you can leave them down in the comments. We'll be reading them, and you might give Russian some good ideas.
Sure, yeah.
In the meantime, you can follow You're That Russian at You're That Russian on Twitter. Got the handle up there. Hopefully I spelled it right. You can follow me at @the_silence on Twitter. Yeah, thank you all for attending this Tekken Tech Talk. All right, peace everyone.
Bye.